It's really cool. I mean, they did a really nice job. There's no well, the only change is that will really make a difference in the racing is off that long right hander. Everybody calls it something different, but off turn 5, I guess we call it, that long right hander. The exit of that's been changed quite a bit because we had those 2 big wrecks there last year, one of which I was in. So I was glad to see them change that. And they did a really nice job. They've installed some safer barriers. They spent a lot of money. I mean, they spent a ton of money, a ton of effort trying to make the racing safer. And they should be applauded for that. That doesn't put one person in the grandstand. They don't get a dime back for that investment. And all those changes were made for one reason, and that was safety. And I think they made improvements for sure.
Well, it's a road course. That helps for me. You know, I've grown up road racing. It's pretty much what I built my career on. That being said, you know, the competition's fierce. That track is high speed. It's got a really old style feel to it. A lot of banking in the turns, a lot of high speed corners. So, you know, it just fits. It fits what I like in a racetrack. It fits my style pretty well. You know, getting a cup car around Watkins Glen is a challenge, I've got to say. Probably one of the hardest cars you'll ever have to drive around that place. But it's fun, and, you know, we seem to go well there.
You know, I like Watkins Glen a little better in Sonoma. We had a good run in Sonoma. Our car was real fast. And I'm excited about. I like the road race, so it's fun for me. I'm looking forward to Watkins Glen.
The Glen is much more of a flowing track, a lot higher speeds, and where the Sonoma is very technical. And I hope that I learned enough, and I certainly have more confidence after winning the race and running so well all day long that mentally I know what sensations I need in the car. I know what I need to feel in the brake pedal. The braking zones on throttle. So I feel real good about going back. The Glen is much more of a flowing track, a lot higher speeds, and where the Sonoma is very technical. And I hope that I learned enough, and I certainly have more confidence after winning the race and running so well all day long that mentally I know what sensations I need in the car. I know what I need to feel in the brake pedal. The braking zones on throttle. So I feel real good about going back.
Really entirely different animals because of the asphalt. I think the tire might be a little bit different, but just the speed of the racetrack. Watkins Glen is a good bit faster. There's a lot less emphasis on acceleration and forward bite at Watkins Glen, so your setups do change a little bit there.
That track's got a lot of history. There's been a lot of great race car drivers to go through there, and a lot of great series to go through there. When you look back to the Formula One days and the Indy days and all the different series that have been there, so it's a place that's historic. It's a fun road course. It's fast. It's a lot faster than the Sonoma or something like that. And I think most of us in the garage area can relate to Watkins Glen a little better than we can Sonoma, just because it's got a little bit more of that high speed, keep up your pace rhythm feel to it, and it's a fun place to drive.
It doesn't normally tend to be. A lot of that's because we don't have corners where you got relatively high speeds and then go down to such low speeds. The Glen, just the overall speed of the track's a lot greater. So I don't think you'll see near as much contact as what we saw at Sonoma. Sonoma, it just keeps getting worse every time we go there. But it seems like the Glen, you're running a lot faster, and guys don't want to put themselves in that position.